Since we're talking about blink-182, one of my personal favourite bands, let's use this opportunity to drink these beers you've got left in your fridge. So let's crack on. I love doing that. Blink-182 is a band known primarily for a few things: their sense of humour, their stupid music videos, and that time they were almost sued for violating the Geneva Convention, which I'll talk about in another video. However, today let's talk about that time two of the band's members wrote two of their most popular hits in 10 minutes each. This story starts with the release of the album Enema of the State, which, like one of King Midas's turds, immediately went gold and later multi-platinum.
I didn't know his turds went platinum.
Well, he must have done when he was constipated.
Thank you, Lord.
The success of that album proves to be a major stumbling block for the band because their record company expected a similar sized hit just a few months later and actually threatened the band with a massive fine if they didn't release an album in time for their next quarterly review.
So what did the band do?
They happily took the hit. They said, we'll pay it because we don't want to fart out an album just because you told us to. Our fans deserve the best possible version of our next album they get, and to do that we need time to make it. So they said, we'll pay you fine and we'll release the album when it's good and ready. Which I find hilarious because Blink-182 were a band known for playing completely naked on stage. And they're the ones who were sat there going, no, we're going to take a stand. We're not fighting an album. Our fans expect more from us. When they see us naked on stage with our dicks flopping out, it's like they're a band with integrity, one that respects the artistry. But obviously the record company said, like, you can release an album when you think it's ready, but our stockholders aren't going to be happy, so we're going to like fine you. And they're like, that's fine, we'll take it because we want to release the best version of this album possible. And I'm just really happy that they did that. It gives you a lot of respect for the band.
This is just between you and me, guys, but Tom's dad really didn't have butt sex with his sister. My dad really didn't do the butt sex thing.
So after the band basically told their production company to go and fuck themselves, they all holed up in the same studio they recorded Enema of the State and penned a few new songs that they felt best suited the new, heavier direction they were going in. During the writing process, a competition of sorts emerged between bassist Mark Hoppus and guitarist Tom DeLonge about who could write the better chorus and the cleverest lyric, something masterfully demonstrated by their hit, I Wanna Fuck a Dog in the Ass.
I wanna fuck a dog in the ass.
After the band had finished a tentative early version of the album, they invited their manager over to listen to a demo tape. Bearing in mind he was the first person outside of the studio and the band to be able to listen to the follow-up to one of the best-selling albums of the previous year. According to DeLonge and Hoppus, the manager listened to the album very intently before very slowly and very carefully opening up his asshole to shit just all over it.
Oh, that's a big boy, isn't he?
What did he do?
Well, he did that slimy executive thing where he listened to it and went, yeah, great, guys, I personally love the new album, the new direction, great, but the record company might want something they can package as a single, so can you maybe include one of those on the album? Both DeLonge and Hoppus were rightly all kinds of pissed off that the album they poured their heart, their soul and their desire to fuck dogs in the asses into had been shit on by their manager because it needed a single, and the latter was reported as saying, and I quote, "You want a fucking single? I'll write the cheesiest, catchiest, throwaway fucking summertime single you've ever heard." After this happened, both men drove home and wrote the most generically obnoxious single they could both think of in, according to them, about 10 minutes.
Which songs were these?
First Date,
Let's go, don't wait, this night's almost over.
and The Rock Show.
So some of the best ones.
Yeah, no, not the best ones, the most popular ones. They did exactly what they said they'd do. The most cheesy, throwaway, summertime fucking single they could think of. Because they ended up being the two most popular songs on the entire album. And, obviously, the two singles they made videos out of. They both got equally as pissed off that their manager's like, yeah guys, love it, but maybe a single, you know? So we can sell this to the public, and the record company like that, you know? That record company that finds you for wanting to take time to craft this album, maybe fart out just one more song for them. You know, those guys who charged you for wanting to make this the best album you possibly could for the fans. Like, yeah, we'll write them a song, but we're gonna write it in 10 minutes. And then it ends up being the most popular song on the entire album. That must hurt. I need another beer to open this second beer. The best part is these have twist tops, and I still do that because it's funny. Because like you can twist the top, but it looks so flaccid. Because I think the only reason they continue to sell bottles of beer, even though they know putting it in cans and putting it in like plastic bottles is cheaper and better. It's because there's just something nice about cracking open a beer. It still feels good. That went in the bin in case anyone's wondering.
Did they both write both songs?
No, they each wrote one each in about 10 minutes at home. So DeLong wrote First Date and Hoppus wrote Rock Show. So I like the idea that during the writing of the album for the other songs, they were in competition. It's like, who can write the cleverest lyric, who can write the better chorus. And then when the time came, all right, we need a single. They both said, fuck this, I'm gonna write the cheesiest, most throwaway bullshit thing I could think of, and it's going to be a great hit. And they both went home, they both did it in 10 minutes, and both songs ended up being the most popular on the entire album, and arguably the most famous the band has ever released.
I reckon they were in competition for that as
Yeah,
well.
that's what makes it great for me. Take Off Your Pants and Jacket is a great fucking album, but those two songs definitely stand out as being different. They sound similar to themselves, and if you listen, like, even just the music behind them, it's just 3 chords throughout the entire song repeated over and over again. It's because obviously it was written in 10 minutes. They didn't give a fuck. Though the two guys, they literally could not give less of a fuck. As if writing 2 hit songs in 10 minutes to show they didn't give a fuck wasn't enough, when the production company asked the band to record a video for the Rock Show, remember, a song they wrote in 10 minutes as a deliberate fuck you to them for asking them to write a single, the band asked for as much money as they possibly could and spent the entire video throwing it away. They basically asked for as much as they could get and then spent the entire video just throwing it away. And then the actual recording for the song is just them in the most basic room they could think of with like a fisheye lens. It could not be more generic as like a deliberate call out to the fact that the song and the lyrics themselves were just as generic as possible. It's similar to how the video for All the Small Things was deliberately created as a piss take of things like the Backstreet Boys. And the humorous bit about that is it shows them in like the big long flowing shirts from the Backstreet Boys song and singing to the camera as a group and like trying to be all sexy to sell themselves like preteen girls. The humorous part about that is the beach that they filmed part of the video on, One Direction went to the same beach a few years later and recorded an unironic boy band-esque video on that beach singing to the camera, exactly like blink-182 predicted a shitty mass market boy band would. The lesson here obviously being that record company executives are always right, but fuck them anyway. Let's break kayfabe. I was finding out for the first time too as well how the ads on this video will work. Do you have the option to turn off ads in the middle of videos?
No, you have the option to add them. They're not automatically there.
So you're saying every time someone watching this sees an ad in the middle of a video, the person who uploaded that had to tick a box specifically saying they wanted to put it in there.
There's a little box you tick that says insert advert.
Wow. So there you go. That is, obviously I didn't know this because I don't edit these. There you have it. If you watch a video and there is an advert in the middle, the person who uploaded that personally chose to put it there. That's bad, isn't it? Even television doesn't put an ad every 5 minutes. Is that why every video is 10 minutes long? I fucking hate that. You turn that shit off. I am making a stand right now. You will never see, with my knowledge, an ad in the middle of the video because I hate that shit too. I'll tell you what, Brad, I'm gonna do one clean like, comment, subscribe that you can use for this one. Does that sound good? Perfect. Rightio. Hi guys. No, wait, it's terrible. No. Hi guys. Oh, is that bad? Should I do another one? Hi guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Oh God, I hate that. Hi guys. Oh God, I'm transforming. I'm becoming. It is, you can hear it as well, can't you? No, I'm talking on then. Hi guys. Fuck that, yeah. Let's try that a different way. Hi, leave a like or a comment. Definitely keep commenting on the fact the green screen isn't big enough. We didn't know that when we started recording. That's why we uploaded 20 videos. You can't even keep your face set. Or subscribe if you want to see more rambling, terrible piece of shit like this. Sorry, one more time. Oh, right. I'm gonna do one more. I'll do a proper one. This is for you. Right. This is gonna be the cleanest like, comment, subscribe you're gonna get. I'll even put down my beer. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, why not leave a like or comment below with some feedback or suggestions for any articles or so there.
Yeah, fucking clean, mate.
So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, why not leave a like or a comment below with any suggestions or feedback or maybe a topic you'd like me to cover. Alternatively, you could subscribe if you want to see more content like this. That was still clean.
No, it wasn't.
You're using that one, it's fine.